Warren Buffett has made more money sleeping than most people make working their entire lives. But here's the part nobody tells you. It's not because he's smarter than you. It's not because he got lucky. It's because he avoided 12 mistakes that almost every single investor makes without even realizing it. And mistake number 7? It's probably happening in your bank account right now. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at money the same way again. Let's go back to 1999. A young investor, let's call him Mark, had just inherited $15,000 from his grandfather. He was excited. He felt rich. He felt unstoppable. So he did what most people do. He chased the hottest stock in the news. .com companies. Everyone was talking about them. Everyone was getting rich. Or so it seemed. Mark put every single dollar in. But here's where it gets crazy. A few months later, the .com bubble collapsed. Mark didn't just lose money. He lost his confidence, his trust in the market, his belief that he could ever build wealth. And the worst part? Buffett warned people about exactly this kind of mistake years before it happened. But nobody was listening. So what did Buffett actually warn investors about? Let's break it down. 12 lessons, 12 mistakes, each one quietly destroying ordinary people's wealth every single day. Mistake number 1. Investing in things you don't understand. Buffett has said it for decades. If you can't explain how a business makes money in simple terms, you have no business owning it. Mark didn't understand .com companies. He just saw the hype. That single mistake cost him everything. Mistake number 2. Following the crowd. When everyone is buying, that's usually the moment to be careful. When everyone is panicking, that's usually the moment opportunity appears. But human psychology works backwards. We feel safe in crowds, even when the crowd is running toward a cliff. But this is not the real secret yet. Mistake number 3. Trying to time the market. Buffett has repeated this idea again and again throughout his career. Nobody, not even professionals, can consistently predict the market's next move. People try anyway. They sell in fear. They buy in excitement. And they lose money doing both. Mistake number 4. Ignoring the power of patience. This is where it gets emotional. Buffett's wealth wasn't built in a year. Not in 5 years. Not even in 20. It was built over more than 70 years of staying invested. Most people give up after 70 days. And this changes everything about how we should think about money. Mistake number 5. Letting emotions drive decisions. Fear makes you sell at the bottom. Greed makes you buy at the top. Buffett has often pointed to controlling emotion, more than intelligence, as the real edge in investing. Mistake number 6. Borrowing money to invest. Debt feels like a shortcut until the market turns. And suddenly, that shortcut becomes a trap you can't escape. Buffett has long warned that leverage is what turns smart people into broke people overnight. But the biggest mistake is still coming. Mistake number 7. Not having an emergency fund before investing. This is the one hiding in your bank account right now. If you invest every dollar you have, and life throws an emergency at you, you're forced to sell at the worst possible time. Buffett has always emphasized safety and cash reserves as the foundation before any investing begins. Mistake number 8. Trying to get rich quickly. Quick money feels exciting, but quick money usually disappears just as quickly as it arrived. Buffett's entire philosophy is built on the opposite idea: slow, boring, consistent growth that compounds over decades. Mistake number 9. Comparing yourself to others. Someone always seems to be doing better. Someone always seems to have found a faster way. But comparison destroys patience. And patience is the one thing wealth actually requires. Mistake number 10. Not reading and learning continuously. Buffett reportedly spends hours every day reading. Not because he has free time, but because knowledge compounds just like money does. Most people stop learning after school. Buffett never stopped. Mistake number 11. Selling out of fear during downturns. Markets fall. It's normal. It's expected. It always has, and it always will. But Buffett has consistently said the real money is made by staying calm when everyone else panics. The people who survive the storm are the ones who profit when it clears. Mistake number 12. Never starting at all. This is the most painful one, because it's not a financial mistake. It's a psychological one. Fear. Doubt. I'll start later. I don't have enough money yet. But here's the truth most people never hear. You don't need a lot of money to start. You need time. And time only moves forward. So let's go back to Mark. After losing almost everything in 2001, he didn't quit. He got curious. He started studying, reading, learning the very mistakes we just talked about. 20 years later, Mark didn't become a billionaire, but he built something far more valuable: financial peace, confidence, control over his future. Because here's what most people miss. You don't have to be Warren Buffett to think like him. You just have to avoid what he avoided. 12 mistakes. One pattern. The people who build wealth aren't the ones who never make mistakes. They're the ones who learn the mistakes before the mistakes learn them. If you understood even one of these 12 lessons today, you're already ahead of where you were 5 minutes ago. So here's my question for you. Which mistake on this list have you made before? Comment it below. Be honest. And if this video gave you even one moment of clarity, hit subscribe. Because next time, we're breaking down the one habit that separates people who stay broke from people who quietly become wealthy.